Good day, everyone, and welcome to Elite Currency and FXStreet webinar. This is our joint webinar. We are partners, and I want to thank, of course, FXStreet, our main partners, my main partnership website, for giving us the opportunity to actually enjoy this presentation about our trading solutions. As you already know, both Chris and I are professional traders, and we've been doing this for many years, but of course we will go through this on our webinar. So today's agenda will be who are we, and ECS, Camarilla MACD, and ECS SWAT. Camarilla MACD is my proprietary method for trading. We developed it over the years, and now finally it has the final touch, and everything is basically transparent. We run also on the Camarilla MACD my FX book account, and our results are very transparent. ECS SWAT is Chris' trading method that is based on simple wave analysis and tools, and he will also give you his overview of his trading method. Both trading methods are complementary, so they do not cancel each other. It means that when one trade is active, for example, for Camarilla MACD, also on SWAT can be a similar trade in the same direction with sometimes very similar entries, but still it's, as I say, it's a little bit different. Maybe we have more signals sometimes on Camarilla, maybe sometimes it's SWAT, but both methods are very good in their own way. Chris is my main trading buddy and a very good friend, and he is also a co-founder of the Elite Currency, such as myself. He is a creator of SWAT method. He is a trader and educator, and both Chris and I won the Best Sell Side award in 2018 on FXStreet.com. My name is Nenad. I am, as you know, professional trader and educator, and my nickname is Tarantula. I won the Best Podcast FXStreet award in 2018. We've been doing many things also in the industry. Basically, we are 100% dedicated to our business, and we really love trading. I was selected in top 10 traders. I was selected at top 10 traders on Forex Factory back in 2000, I think it was 2015. My trade has gained more than 4 million view on Forex Factory before I was moved to a commercial section. But then again, well, it's the part how Forex Factory works actually. Whoever works commercially, they move him or her to commercial section. But until then, I was like very popular, and the traffic was huge. Of course, our main partner website, FXStreet, we have a lot of cooperation and great cooperation with them. And well, thanks to you guys, thanks to traders who voted for us, we won the award. And I need to say the competition that was held in 2017 and 2018 was the competition was fierce. It was like that is why we appreciate this award a lot. Basically, there was a lot of very good traders who also participated in the poll, but again, I'm very happy that we won the first prize, despite so many recognized names on FXStreet poll. Fortunately, this is something that I hope that it will continue. And one of the things that we always want to do is to be transparent, guys. And my opinion and Chris' opinion is, whoever wants to teach you guys, whoever wants to sell you systems, whatever his or her work, needs to show you proof that the system or the method is actually working. For me, it's either my FX book account or statement. We run my FX book from December 2018. So it very sure, very soon it will be well, almost a year that we run my FX book, so you can always check our results. We will come to that rate later. Also, on Forex Peace Army, we have excellent reviews. As you know, Forex Peace Army is a website which tracks Forex traders' performance and reviews from other traders, and we have excellent reviews. So you can check it there also. So just quick introduction. In 2010, I started using my nickname Tarantula FX. In 2016, I was also selected as the best educator in the UK Forex Awards 2016. In 2014, we launched actually a lead currency website, but 3 years after, we rebranded it because we didn't have so much time to actually dedicate ourselves to our website, but now we are completely into that. And in 2017, of course, won the award for best video podcast. In 2018, I won also the award along with Chris for the best sell side analyst. This was the my FX book account with 325.33% gain. It was updated in August 1st because then I went to have my holiday, and here you can see that the maximal drawdown was actually 65%, but it was deducted from profits, not from the equity, from the profits I made. And this is again something that we always show. So guys, as I say, you can always track my performance live here on my FX book. This is current standing on the account. Currently it is $43,916 and we started it with $10,000. So now the account is almost 340% up. These are trades that we won, and honestly guys, out of I did update on Camarilla MACD, and out of last 28 trades I had 26 wins. And basically it is when I did the update for 4-hour time frame. So basically I'm almost exclusively trading 4-hour time frame with Camarilla MACD. So guys, you can freely track this account. It's live, it's real account, and you can see profits from 10,000 to 43,000. And I think that for this, what we offer, the price is very good. I mean, not very good, but more than excellent, honestly, in my opinion. And we have invested a lot of time into creating the indicators, compiling everything, the system itself. So I think that whoever joins our ECS live service and who buys Camarilla MACD will be more than pleased, guys. We are always having very good results, especially now when I finally close my 4-hour trade update with Camarilla MACD MTF. So Camarilla MACD is actually price action and indicators combination, which means that you effectively trade the price action along with the indicators. So it is a mix of everything that is enough to make you profits. I know that there are a lot of systems and methods out there, but during my trading career, I've been mostly using those simple indicators. Well, I will just tell you that if you trade just a single time frame without multiple time frame analysis, you will actually not have very good results despite the effort you might put into it, because each time frame depends on the consecutive time frame. Because of that, I created the MTF, that is my main system and my main method in trading, and it's basically 1 hour and 4 hour. Lately, I turned to 4-hour time frame after a vigorous testing, and now out of 28 trades, I had 26 wins, only 2 losses. And basically, one loss that I have is like when some news kick in. The news actually make the price pretty wild, but then again the market gets in their own direction. It happened, for example, to dollar CAD yesterday when I had initially a loss of 50 pips, but I managed to cover with 120 pips today on Camarilla MACD MTF, again long trade. And if you remember, I think that I did also the analysis on dollar CAD yesterday with FXStreet. So basically, it's the system is very, very, very profitable. I can say that now with 4-hour time frame, the accuracy went up to 80%, sometimes 90%. Okay, and this is why I think the price is, thanks to FXStreet, guys, the price is very, very, very low now compared what you can gain with Camarilla MACD. London Open Advanced is the module that covers just London Open trading. We also included scalp and swing modules. So basically, if you are into scalp or swing trading, guys, this is for you. The MTF, the London Open Advanced, scalp and swing. Everything is covered. But as I say, most results that I have from myfxbook.com are mostly because of the MTF module, guys, okay? Because of the MTF. Trades starting from this spot are MTF trades solely. And you can see how the account went, especially from this spot when the final, this was also 4-hour, and this is the final 4-hour update here. So you can see how it grows fast, and you can, I mean, I'm very, very happy with the result. Camarilla MACD consists of our ECS bands, Camarilla pivot points, MACD and ATR, and basically that is just a core, just the core of our systems. Because the main thing is that, again, I'm saying the system is very, very profitable, and it includes only things that you can actually work with. It's not like fancy flashy system out there which sells for 97 euros or dollars that doesn't have any proof. Again, guys, everything that you have with us is transparent. Each thing, systems, live education, everything is fully transparent. This is Camarilla MACD MTF trend, and now as you can see, this is 1 hour. 1 hour template is mostly for fast intraday trading, and basically this is simply as this serves as a tool for all of you who likes to join 1 hour fast trades. I'm not advertising my copy trading account because this is not copy trading account. Mohit, I need to just correct your statement. This is my trading result, and I, as a trader, professional trader, mentor, and the guy who has been in this industry for 10 years, think that every single mentor has to show you his trading results. Because of that, I'm not advertising anything, but I'm simply showing you my trading results with this method that I actually have to show you. Otherwise, I'm not sure how that this can be proved to you. I mean, what you can have if you don't have any proof that the method is actually working, right? So that's it, basically. If you want to buy something, you need to ask for a proof. If a person does not have a proof, then, well, what can I say? Go with us. We have the proof for everything, right? So here, this is it. And I'm very proud of it because Chris and I are among 5% of traders who will give you their trading results. No one does it. No one. I don't see anything. I just see PDFs or something. Where is my FX book? Okay? So this is it. This is how it looks like now on 4-hour time frame. We have the template. This template actually is semi-automated. It means that it shows dots when there is a super dot trades, standard trades. Super dot trades are very profitable, but they're very, very rare. Standard trades happen very, very often, and there are some qualifiers when you should take the entry. We also have re-entry dots, so it means that if you are late in the entry, For example, you missed the entry because you wasn't close to your trading platform. There is a re-entry dot that will actually show you a possible re-entry. Then we have these confluence trades. When you see a circle with an arrow, it's a confluence trade. So it means that the trade is maybe it's like 80% accurate. And then we have possible setup with T89. T89 is my proprietary pattern, and it consists of a pin bar rejecting from my EMA. When the system spots it, you can see that this is T89 setup. This is a diamond. Diamond sign is actually T89 setup, so you can take the trade. So what is the point with this? The point is that even if you trade 4-hour time frame, guys, you can have trades like a scalper. Sometimes you can have 10 trades per day. And it's not all. You have the dashboard that will inform you about possible trading signals. And also, this system works, my method works on every single Forex pair you will ever encounter. Not just Forex, but you can trade Nikkei, you can trade SP500, you can trade DAX, you can trade gold. So it's completely for every single Forex pair plus 3 equities and gold market. I think, guys, it's more than enough to make your day and your life happy. But of course, this comes with a price, and this is very, very, very good price, because with the MTF for 693 euros, dollars, sorry, not 770, this is discounted price thanks to FXStreet. You will receive the MTF main core, the MTF course, all indicators and files, and guys, 1 month of ECS live service. What is ECS live service? It is our proprietary service where you join Telegram channel and we provide trading ideas. People call it signals, but we call it trading ideas. So whenever I'm buying or selling something with Camarilla MACD, I state it in our Telegram channel. So with these guys, you don't just get the MTF, the best possible model that I have ever had in my life. You also will receive 1 month free for our trading setups, ideas. You call it signals, as I say, but we call it ideas on Telegram channel, okay? One of the great things about all this is, guys, that the price will go up. You need to know that. The price will go up. So now, again, it's, in my opinion, this is a very, very, very good price considering how good the system is. And definitely, I will just give you a small screenshot of the trades that I also had today. I closed it for 120 pips of profit. This is it, okay? This is our trading account, okay, here. And you can see the balance here. And this is fully verified on my FX book. I also put Wiz tool, that is what Chris developed, and I also use it with my Camarilla MACD. I'm very, very happy really with those results, guys. I hope that this explained most of it. If anything is not clear, guys, feel free to ask us questions. Of course, I wish you a great trading day, and I need to tell you, if you join us, guys, my opinion is that you will be very happy, and grab Camarilla MACD before the price goes up. Thank you, guys. I will talk to you soon, and I hope that everything is clear. Chris will continue.
Hello, traders. Just testing if you can hear me, first of all. I'm not sure if you can, so it would be great if you confirm that. All right. That's perfect. Now I just need to share the screen, and I'm not sure if I'm able to do that as yet. I think that I need to be a presenter first, and I'm not sure I am at the moment. Let's check with the organizers. Hang on, folks. We're going to continue very soon. I'm now the presenter. Great. Perfect. So there we go. So let me explain the difference here. Hopefully you see the screen as well, and everything is good to go. I and basically, so Nenad has this CAMMACD system. So this webinar is really about the systems and the methods. So, we're trying to explain the results, what are the ideas behind the systems and methods, how do we tackle that. So Nenad shared that he uses moving averages, bands. He has a multiple time frame analysis that is automated, semi-automated in fact, and goes down from higher time frames and shown on lower time frames using bands and moving averages, Camarilla, ATR. That's his system. It's based on these things. So Nenad has been trading for almost a decade with that. He has improved it though recently greatly with more automation, dashboards, and etc. So really admire Nenad's work. I too have been working on SWAT to make it easier for myself. My system is in a certain way similar to Nenad because it's also using moving averages, but it's even built more on moving averages. It is also in a way using patterns, but I would say even more so, more on patterns, and Nenad maybe more on, for instance, bands, which I don't use. So in a way, similar price action mixed with indicators, just some nuances in the fact that I use maybe more moving averages and indicator. SWAT stands for simple wave analysis and trading, basically. But it's not only about wave patterns. It is more about price patterns in general. And I try to simplify that as much as I can. Because when you dive into patterns and wave patterns, then it can sometimes be confusing and you kind of get lost. And that's why I have a feeling that a lot of traders do. So I try to boil down the waves and try to catch and ride those waves in a simple way. So let's take a look at the example here. On the left you see I use the moving averages and oscillators to understand where breakouts, bounces, and trend and reversals happen. So here, for instance, on the left is a chart. Let me also, in the meantime, I can't see the if you have any chats at this moment. So forgive me if you're asking something because of the fact that the view is a little bit different than I'm used to. And when I was a guest, I could see the questions. Somehow now not. So if there are any questions, forgive me, I don't see them. But basically, on the left, you see classical kind of chart. And on the right, you see with my proprietary indicators. What I did was I tried to make it as easy as I can for myself to find the setups that I want. I'm looking for, personally, I like with the trend setups, but really you can trade both ways, reversals and with the trend setups with SWAT. I have proprietary candles that indicate breakouts, basically, and their direction, blue obviously for longs, red for shorts. Basically you can see the blue arrow is such an example. The red candle here on the left, you might see, is one that didn't go too far. That's counter trend, and they will be filtered out. Here, the red candles on the right worked out fine, this counter trend idea. And sometimes reversal ideas do work out. There are rules that I will share in my course that explain when reversal ideas are good, when trend setups are good, etc. So this is the simplified version, by the way. I do also have a more complicated version. It depends from trader to trader. I personally like the complicated one. Not everyone likes indicators as much, so that depends. I have multiple versions that will be shared basically. So I want to simplify with the trend trading basically, and that's what these candles do in my view. So the SWOT logic, let me explain the ideas behind it, is moving averages, fibs, oscillators, and fractals. What I'm looking for basically is the moving averages to understand the chart in more depth. So what I'm looking for instance, is wave 1 is moving away from the 21 EMA and the 144 EMA. Wave 2 is making a pullback to the 144 EMA. And wave 3 is moving away. So these moving averages are indicating the waves without necessarily needing to know the waves. Now I know that not every person here is a wave fan, but the beauty about this is that I actually don't need to know the waves to trade the waves. That's actually the gist, the kind of the idea behind it. Now I do have to say that I think personally CAMMACD is more suitable for traders that are looking for less analysis and quicker, let's say, trading decisions. And SWAT, I think, is maybe better for those that like more analysis, that like waves in general, that like pattern analysis. And although SWAT can be simplified as well, I do think that generally speaking, SWAT probably works better for those types of traders, whereas traders are really looking more for as quick as possible trading ideas. I think would like CAMMACD better. Just being fully transparent here. I don't want to, you know, I want to be here fully open here and explain what I think is better for whom. Because I think it's important that traders find a strategy that suits them and their style, and not everyone is going to like SWAT, not everyone is going to like CAMMACD. That's why we're sharing kind of some background to that so that you have more info and you can make a better decision if you want to, at least, of course. So this is the logic behind that is Fibs. For instance, I use Fibs. The moving averages I use basically for trend determination, understanding the direction of the trades. Fibs are used for targets. Oscillators are used for divergence patterns, and fractals are used for break and bounces. So generally speaking, if I would analyze the charts, right, this is how I would do that. You might see my wave analysis with FXStreet. So this is how I would do that. I would look for support and resistance, trends, momentum patterns. But that takes quite a lot of time, and not everyone has that time. Also, for my own trading, I would like to simplify and make it quicker. So this is a little bit more complicated template because it has more tools on it. All right, but ultimately it boils down to these SWAT indicators, and you can see the entry, the moving average is aligned, 21 below the 144. You see the red ECS SWAT candle here, and the breakout below 20 MA, and you see price moving towards the target. These targets are based on Fibs, a unique way of fibbing. Nenad already mentioned that. That's Wiz. And this was a pound New Zealand trade that I took live and managed to get about 300 pips there with a 3.5 reward to risk ratio. So that was a great trade. That's an example of with the trend setup very recently. This is how it works basically. Here another example of Euro New Zealand downside entry here, pullback basically trend, pullback continuation, and a continuation down to Wiz 7. Very nice 106 pip win. All right, so the Wiz levels are Fibonacci sequence levels that's used for targets. The red and blue candles are used for entries basically. The moving averages to understand trend and direction. As you can see, sometimes reversal trades work out well. Here, the blue candles making a dash up to the 144 EMA, right, for instance. Here, price moves with the trend again on the right, where I took the entry. There are also some other tools, oscillators and stuff, and that is because SWAT basically can be traded in 3 different ways. Wave strategies, discretionary strategies, and rules-based strategies. Depending on the level of complexity, you can choose, this can look different, less complex, or like this. So what you see here are the fib levels, moving averages basically, ECS candles, oscillators, and the CS dots, support and resistance. It's a dynamic, these gray dotted lines. So it might look complicated. Ultimately, it is not that complicated, even if it is the more advanced template that you're looking at. Here, one more example. Recently, actually last week, pound dollar entry and move to the target there at 120.50, and took a little bit longer. There was a deeper pullback and then another pullback. So sometimes, of course, trades take their time, but eventually nicely hit the target. So SWAT is about trading these moving averages and fibs basically, and looking for breakouts. The standard system is looking for breakouts. Now, I don't know if there are any questions, but this SWAT basically is, I trade it on 4-hour charts, also sometimes on 1-hour charts. I'm looking to add daily and 5 and 50-minute strategies soon as well. What can I say about it? I like to use it on the majors and crosses, forex crosses, I think that it could be okay for indices too and gold, but I don't trade it myself on that. Let's see, what else? It is intraday, intra-week for the moment, but I want to expand that too. There is a new book coming, also new systems and new indicators that will soon be added. So 2019 has really been a year where I've been working on SWAT to make it better and better and easier to trade. I think that regarding statistics, the average is about 60% wins, 40% losses. So it's not as high win rate as Nenad's system, because also the SWAT is how I trade it, at least. I'm looking for bigger wins, like 300 pips, 200. So the R2R ratio on average, reward to risk ratio, is about 1.5 to 1. That's the average. Of course, there are ups and downs, obviously. This is trading. Nothing is a straight arrow. But that's what I'm expecting. That's what I normally see regarding the stats. So yes, drawdowns are a little bit a lot higher with SWAT than with CAMMACD. So if you don't like that, then CAMMACD might be better, right? So it all depends on, like, obviously maybe some traders will like CAMMACD more because of that. Others might like SWAT because of the bigger wins. It really depends on your style, your preference. This is what I liked. Nenad has created something he likes, obviously. So, of course, obviously, if you join SWAT, all of the indicators file system course, that is included. So that's in that. There is a discount too, just like with CAMMACD through FXStreet, 10%. What else can I say about it? I think that I would like to see if you have any follow-up questions. I think you probably do. There's just no way for me to see it at this moment somehow. Oh, wait. Great. Now I see the chat box. Excellent. How do I calculate the moving average period? Well, that is done automatically. The MAs do that automatically. So that's great. Basically, that's just updated. It's a custom-made moving average that shows the angle. As you can see here, for instance, you see it has colored angle there. That's a special indicator that does that, those angles, basically. And what else do we have here? You got customary fractals, basically, my own ECS fractals. They have different shapes indicating the trend, the strength of a certain support or resistance levels. So that's also part of it. So my own custom-made fractals, special colored angled moving averages. I use 6 of them, I think, in HMA for short-term short-term momentum. The SWAT candles, red, blue, gray, for entries. The fractals are also used for trail stop losses, by the way. The whiz levels are basically indicating exits. What else do we have here? The CS dots is dynamic support and resistance levels. That's a potential that's a potential indicator that can be used. It's not a must, but I like to use it at least. What else do we have here? So let me see. So that's about it, I think. 3 oscillators. I'm showing 2 here. The ECS MACD awesome oscillator and 1 proprietary SWAT oscillator. With the CS dots, moving averages 6, very long, long-term, short-term, and the HMA. Then you have the SWAT indicators, basically, the ECS fractals. And then there's some other supportive indicators that are not really critical to the trading, but give more information. That's voluntarily. That is something that doesn't need to be used. These stars, for instance, these triangles, these squares, these arrows, those are extra information that I use because I know my own system so well that I like to have multiple time frame analysis basically done automatically on my chart. I like that, but it's not a must, and it could be confusing for someone who starts, and it's not something that needs to be added necessarily. All of that's going to be explained in a new course that's coming up soon, because basically a lot of updates and upgrades have been done this year by myself. That still is going to be added to the course and hasn't been added yet. If you join now, you'll just have the standard approach. All of these extras are coming soon, in the next weeks and months. All right, very soon we're going to be adding that. The SWAT indicators, of course, will be there, certainly. So just like the fractals, those are part of the standard approach, like I showed here, right? This. So what else can I say? Those are the tools. That is the method. They're basically, when trading the systems, there are 3 ways to trade with the trend, 2 ways to trade against the trend. So the 2 ways to trade against the trend is to the 21 EMA and then to the 144 EMA. The 3 ways to trade away from with the trend is basically a bounce into 144, 21 EMA, and a deeper pullback like this when the 21 EMA gets close to the 144 EMA. There are 3 typical ways of trading it with the trend setups, basically. Those are wave strategies. Then there are discretionary strategies, and there's also rules-based strategies. So there are different ways of tackling it. So I would say that SWAT gives also a little bit more options for traders. It gives a little bit more maybe freedom to search, find your own setups. CAMMACD has very clear, CAMMACD MTF, of course, I'm talking about, because the CAMMACD has 4 modules. Nenad was specifically looking at the MTF, the main module. The SWAT, I think, does have those rules-based systems as well, but also has discretionary methods. So I think it's a little bit, let's say, more loose. Now, anyhow, I hope that explains everything. If there are any follow-up questions, I can see the questions now, so feel free to let me know and ask me, because it's a good time. This is why we have the webinar, is to explain our methods, explain what it's built on, explain the logic, show the results, explain who we are, so that you have an idea. And then if you think that's interesting, great. If not, no problem. But that was really the goal of this webinar with FXStreet, because Elite Currency and FXStreet, we started offering these courses at FXStreet, and we thought, okay, no one knows about, or I mean, no one, but not many know about that. So let's explain that. Let's show that these courses are available, these systems are available on FXStreet. So let's do a webinar. So that was the goal. The goal of the webinar was not necessarily education. It was to explain the ideas behind the system, so you have a better idea, and you can see maybe it's something for you, maybe not, right? But that was the idea. ECS Live, by the way, you do get access to that as well if you join one of these 2. It is for 1 month, and it's mostly force focused, because Nenad and I are intraday and intra-week. The trading ideas are mostly focused on that. Our trading ideas also include where we enter and exit, how we manage it. There's video education involved, extra video education, more general video education connected to ECS Live, and live webinars as well. Stats connected to that. Here you can see them. We've been almost getting close to 2 years now, and these are a little bit older stats, but anyhow, the newer stats are obviously a little bit higher now at the moment. But you can see the win about 2/3 basically, losses 1/3. And net reward here, you can see all the stats basically in almost, this is 1.5 years, soon will be almost 2 years trading. Here you can see those curves. First year was great, second year, not bad, not as good as the first year though, but still I think clearly positive. So those are basically the results with our ECS Live. That, as I said, you participate automatically for 1 month when you join either CAMMACD MTF or ECS SWAT. It's not to boost, but just to show you that traders appreciate our methods and our analysis, etc. Okay, 50 reviews here, almost 5 here. Once again, I don't want to boost, but people are happy, and here you can see a slide with that, basically showing that a person with a lot of experience, 10 years, tried 5 different trading rooms, right? Wasn't too happy, but found this and was really happy, saying that this is the best I've ever seen after 10 years. So I just wanted to show you that he was very happy with us. So once again, that I guess wraps it up from our side. We've got a couple of minutes left, so feel free to reach out and ask a question if you like, and let us know. Once again, here, if you want to join, go to our profiles, and then you'll find this button here, or if you go to my profile, you'll find click here, So that's how you would find those courses. Once again, just go to this FXStreet.com/author and then Nenad's name, Nenad Kirkes with a dash in between, FXStreet.com/author/Chris with a dash in between, and my surname Svorcik. Click here and buy now here both the ways to go forward. All right. So I hope that it gave you some better idea at least about what to expect, what could be useful for you, what not, if you think it's interesting. So, and that you can maybe join us if you like. If not, also no problem. We are often with visible at FXStreet with our analysis. Then it also, I think, has webinars with FXStreet occasionally as well, besides the special webinar that explains our systems. But if you want to join us, you can do that through FXStreet.com, once again, as these courses are available now with FXStreet. It is true, and then it said the MTF price will be different probably in September, where that is very likely at this moment. So, just keep that in mind. That, I guess, wraps it up. I appreciate your time. I thank you for being here. Hope that it also helped you understand the market a little bit better. I can give you one tip. 21 EMA, 143 EMA are my best moving averages I use, and SWAT is based on them. Feel free to use those moving averages, test them for yourself. I am sure you will see how valuable they are. And once you see that, I think you understand how powerful SWAT can be. Nenad, if you like bands, then Nenad system is perfect for that, in combination with supportive resistance. Very powerful methods. And you can see the results that Nenad showed as well. So once again, thanks again. I hope you learned some insight here in the last 45 minutes, and wish you all great trading. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.